Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again to another one of our podcasts. My name's Paul,
And I'm Amy.
and I hope you all have had a Merry Christmas. I feel like I want to restart this podcast again, but I won't. Yeah, I hope you've had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a wonderful Boxing Day for those that live in Australia. And
What about
yeah,
all the people in America?
America, they don't celebrate on Boxing Day, I don't think. And
Seriously?
yes,
What about all the sales?
well, they've got Black Friday instead of Boxing Day, and that's when they do their sales. And Black Friday is before Christmas, and Boxing Day is the day after Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's crazy. I thought
I'm bringing it
everyone
up
did it.
on Wikipedia. Boxing Day is a holiday traditionally celebrated the day following Christmas Day when servants and tradesmen would receive gifts known as Christmas box from their boxes or employers in the United Kingdom, Barbados, Canada, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and other former British colonies. Today, Boxing Day is the bank holiday that generally takes place on the 26th of December.
Hmm. I really thought that'd be big in America.
Nope,
Hmm.
it's a British thing.
That sucks.
Not really, because they've got Black Friday. Black Friday is the Friday following Thanksgiving in the United States. Black Friday happens on, I'm not sure what day it happens on. Well, it's following the Thanksgiving Day. So Thanksgiving was on the 27th of November this year. So Black Friday is on the 28th of November, and that's when everyone does their shopping. Since the early 2000s, it has been regarded as the beginning of the Christmas shopping season in the US. Yes, we know that, but why did it start? Lots of dead air. Have you got any questions or anything to say, Amy?
Not really.
That's wonderful.
It's a bit disappointing.
No, it's not disappointing. I keep telling you that because they've got Black Friday. That's when they do all their shopping. You hear it in the news. Everyone's just lining up at the front of shopping centres, and as soon as they open their doors, people get stepped on and tread over. There've been people that have been killed because people have just waited like in a long line in front of these supermarket doors, just waiting for the doors to open. When the doors are open, they just push past people and people fall down and then they get tread on and they don't care. They'll just like walk over them. They'll step on their backs and heads and just to get in front of them and to run to get the thing that they're after because they've been waiting weeks just to get this one thing that's like $10 or $20 off.
That's ridiculous. That's like that lady that shoved me.
Yeah.
For a top that was $5.
Yeah, Amy's got a broken arm and how much? Well, she's got a broken arm. She's got plates in it and screws in her arm, and is that even a thing? And you've got plates and screws in your arm, and she bumped your arm. But yeah, you broke your arm and you had the surgery and you're recovering. You don't have a cast because you're not able to have your arm in the 90 degrees angle. So you've got to have it sort of out by your side, even though that increases swelling. But you've got to try and keep it up as much as you can, which is impossible for you. But when you're walking around the shopping centre, she bumped your arm. What shop were you at?
Target.
You're at Target.
Yeah.
And how much was it off? Like discounted by 25%, 50%?
That was $5 marked down from like 15. Really wasn't that much of a sale. Really.
No, you don't really need to push someone out of the way just for that. You shouldn't push anyone out of the way just for a sale in the first place.
Oh my gosh, I was so moody. I just wanted to punch her in the face, but I didn't.
Yeah.
When you're in pain.
You were there with Annabelle. You weren't there with me. Your daughter Annabelle, that's 7. She said, "What did she say?"
She's like, "Don't worry, Mum. I'll yell at the next person that does that to you." And I went, "Thank you."
It's sweet, but yeah, we don't let her speak to strangers like that. But if I was there, I would have been, "Excuse you, you just bumped her just for a $5 top. Can you please apologize because she has a broken arm?" And she probably would have been like, how dare you speak to me like that? How rude. Even if I said, you know, even if I mind my P's and Q's and I spoke to her politely. I know people were quite aggressive just to, get something that was $5 off. And the things that were like, had big discounts, they were like, they were pretty much gone by midday because people were lining up early. I think even before Erin Fair opened, which is the shopping centre that we went to, and there was people waiting outside. So they probably, as soon as the doors opened, they just went to their shops and then queued up at the shops, and then everyone sort of lined up just to get that one thing that was, had a big discount. Like EB Games.
That one was huge.
Yeah, was it? I wasn't there for that because you went in the morning, and then I stayed home with our other daughter, Aria, who's a couple of months old, and I was looking after her, and then I met up with Amy in the afternoon. But you were there in the morning, and you saw a big line for that. They were probably all after the Xbox because the Xbox, it was selling for $600, but it had the Kinect, which is the camera. It came with a couple of controllers, I think, and about 7 games. And each game is like $100 each.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, quite a discount, but they apparently had limited stock of that. And they probably didn't have limited stock. Well, a limited amount of bundles, that bundle to sell off. And then they probably had it like as individual sales. And they're just doing that. They're just like all the stores pretty much had things like that going for them just to lure people in. And then when they got in the shop, they were like, oh, that bundle or that package is sold out, but you can buy it individually. And just pretty much trying to get you into the store to spend money on things that weren't as like discounted. Or probably like 20 or 5% off, or things that weren't discounted at all. It was just like to lure you in with the big discounts, and then you end up spending money on other things that weren't discounted at all or didn't have as much of a discount. I'm repeating myself, going around in circles. But yeah, you get the idea.
Yep. And the Lush?
We went to the Lush store, yes, and I bought you a couple of things. It was pretty much all about you because on Christmas Day, I didn't get you a great gift. I got you what you asked for. I was like, what would you like? And you're like, some Katy Perry clothing, because you're hoping to go to Katy Perry concert. Am I hiding behind the microphone here? Because for people that are listening to this that download off iTunes, we're doing a live stream through YouTube and Google Hangouts. That's what it's called, Google Hangouts. And then after this video is recorded live, it gets put onto our YouTube channel, and then the audio gets put onto iTunes. What was I just about to say?
Lush.
Oh, Lush, that's right. Oh yeah, sorry, the Katy Perry thing. You were going to go to the Katy Perry concert, but you broke your arm a month after giving birth to your daughter Aria, and Aria's godfather Jake, he took our lovely daughter Annabelle to the concert, and you wish you went, but you ended up watching the concert on YouTube. Someone I don't know how they did this, but they spent a long time doing it. They just downloaded a lot of video footage of the concert to their computer, and then edited, edited all the videos into one video. So it was just the Katy Perry concert. I think, was it in Australia?
Yep, Sydney.
It was in Australia, and so they just put all this footage together. So it looked like it was just like one big concert, but they had all the video footage together, so it had all different angles. And so all the audience members had recorded all this footage, but this one person put all the footage together, so it looked really cool. Seeing all the different angles and all the different perspectives from all the people that were at the show. And so some people up close to the stage, and they were using their iPhone because you could tell with the video quality, and then some people were far away with their digital camera. So
they were recording
cool.
the TV There's a big
Yeah, some
screen
people in
there.
the audiences were recording the big screen.
Mm.
But anyway, you didn't get to go, unfortunately, but you'll probably go next time if she comes back out to Australia, which I'm sure she will. You love
Yeah.
Katy Perry. And yeah.
Ariana's coming in January.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. She's really good. You like her.
Mm.
She's hot.
She's
You
lovely. Yes.
I'm sure you don't get jealous over me calling her hot.
Nope.
Especially since I've got no chance with her.
Pretty much. Hmm.
So yeah, for Christmas I just got you a Katy Perry singlet and Katy Perry underwear, just some Katy Perry pajamas basically, because when I went to Target, which is the store that you told me to go to get the Katy Perry clothing, or pretty much sold out and everything else. So yeah, I got you that. But then on Boxing Day, I made it up to you because we went to a different clothing store named Bonds, and I got you a shirt, a bra, shorts, and a jacket. And I saved 70 something dollars because it was Boxing Day, and they were like up to 75% off in that store, which is really good.
Mm.
And you loved everything that you got?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah. Me and Amy definitely want to get more into fitness. So, yeah. I was planning on buying some Vibrams for myself, which are 5-finger toe running shoes. They look quite nifty. So if you haven't heard of them before, just go to Google Images and type in Vibrams. Quite a good shoe, but you've got to run in them in a special way, otherwise you'll get like a sprained ankle. But they're supposed to be really good for your feet because it's like pretty much but like you're not wearing shoes at all, but you've got like a protection layer underneath your feet that's comfortable, soft, but also like the outside of it is quite durable and can withstand the conditions of going for long, like running for long periods of time on and off road. And some are good for the beach or anything water related. So yeah. But yeah, you liked what you got at the Bond store, didn't you?
Yep.
You're pretty happy with that present, the one I made it. Yeah, that when I made it up to you and got you a better present. Yeah, well, I said to you in advance, like, I'll get you this now, and then later on I'll get you a better present.
Yeah.
And what did you get for me for Christmas?
The cheese board.
Cheese board
with all the knives.
I don't know what the other one is, but that's it because you got two, didn't you? And the other one's in the mail.
Yeah, it won't arrive till January because of Christmas.
Do you know when in January? No, that's okay.
Online.
That's okay. But yeah, I was pretty happy to get that because the reason why you probably got that cheese board for me is because we always have like cheese platters. We usually get like Camembert or Brie cheese, and we'll have it in the fridge, just for like, when our daughters have gone to sleep and we're up late and we're watching a movie, we'll have like a cheese platter. We don't go too fancy with our cheeses. I do like blue cheese though. Do you like blue cheese?
No.
Why not?
It's gross and it smells.
It's only mold, babe. It's only moldy cheese. What's
okay,
wrong with that?
we throw out moldy food, so why would you eat moldy cheese?
It's completely different the way they sort of grow it and sort of ferment it, I guess. Ferment, I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what you do with wine. But I think you sort of do that somewhat with the cheese and the growing aspect of it, because they just store it and leave it there and wait for the mold to grow. And the blue mold that grows on the blue cheese is it is blue and black, and it's salty and crunchy. It tastes really good. You just got to look past the fact that it's mold. Yeah.
I tried it, didn't like it.
It's really good.
At least I tried it.
How many times have you tried it?
Once in Hunter Valley.
Because of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Hunter Valley. If you go to our YouTube channel, there's a video of us at the Hunter Valley. It's quite a good video, that one.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
Yes, that's before you gave birth to our daughter Aria, and yeah, you're a lot more awake in that video than what you are right now, because you're a bit quiet now. But in that video, you were like, I don't know, you were really excited to be there and be on holidays with me.
Yeah, I was.
That's
It
quite
was
a
a
good
good
time.
holiday.
Yeah. And but anyway, so we won't talk about that since you can go watch that video. That's quite a fun video of us, going to wine country, the Hunter Valley, and tasting wines and eating cheese and having a look
Chocolate
around.
factory.
Yeah. We didn't get any. Did we get any footage of our hotel that we stayed at?
I don't think so.
We should have.
We did the breakfast.
That bed was so good in that hotel
Mm.
because it vibrated, and it was a queen bed, but it vibrated, and the bed sort of would like the headrest would come up, and then the part where you put your legs, that would come up as well, and it'd be in sync with like both sides, and it was really good.
Mm.
I definitely want to get a bed like that when I retire. Just stay in it, watch movies, and let my body sort of just like fall apart.
You're right then.
Yeah.
You should party when you're old.
I'm not breaking a hip. I feel like I'm already old.
So do I.
I feel like
That's 'cause I
I'm over
broke
the hill,
bone.
and you just broke your arm, so you feel pretty fragile at the moment. Yeah.
The long journey.
Anyway, that's depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The listeners don't want to hear that. So yeah, at Erin Affair, we also went to the sports store, Rebel Sport, and I got you a bra from there as well. What was the brand called? I think it's like Burley or something. But it's nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice
pretty.
bra that you can wear, so keeps everything locked in, and
Mm.
because you've got big boobies.
Oh, apparently I downgraded, so that's awesome.
Apparently you're a 16. Well, can I say size, or is that
Yeah, I don't care.
you don't? Okay, should have asked you first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently you're a 16C. Oh, it's just that the 16D that you tried on was a bit loose, and then in your pregnancy you're like a 16 double D.
E.
Yeah, I
It
love
was so
it.
bad.
There's nothing bad about that.
Yes, it is. It's embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing? You
Because
should embrace it. You should be like, yeah, look at me, boys. I got
No.
some E boobies.
Okay, girls really don't care about boobs.
Guys do.
Uh-huh.
But I guess you don't have to go out there and try and impress boys since you've got me.
Exactly.
I hope so. I hope you agree.
I totally agree.
So well, going back to what we were saying before, we went to the Lush store, which is a store where they make their own cosmetic, or not cosmetics, own
Bath bombs and
yeah. What do you call that stuff?
balms.
Cosmetics is makeup. What do you call that stuff?
Bath bombs.
Okay. Oh, own like where they create their own beauty products. So I guess like products where you can go and get like stuff for your hair, your skin. Yeah, pretty much stuff for your whole body to keep yourself clean and fresh.
It's all made out
And
of food.
Yeah, it's made out of food. That's right. It's all natural products. I'm not sure how natural the coloring is though, because they've got numbers. Like if you look at the ingredients, it's all like food pretty much. And you've got to with the face mask, you've got like a time, or not like a time limit, but you've got like a certain amount of days where you've got to use it, and then you got to chuck it out. But I think you can, if you get a face mask, it's 100 grams for about $15, which is quite expensive. But you don't like use too much. Like you can like use a bit and sort of like spread it out. It'll be enough for you to like use it a few times. It's definitely like, someone from the first world can use, from like a third world. But unfortunately, just because it's a bit pricey and it's not somewhere where we always go. But it was a nice product, and whatever, it was like I bought it for you and it's Christmas, so I guess like at those times we can sort of spend that extra bit of money just to treat ourselves, which is fair enough. I think we're in a position to do so why not? But yeah, so you get this like face mask, and you can put it in your fridge for about 3 weeks, and we got one. What was it? It had lime and it had some other things in it, and we used it the other
Honey.
night. Honey.
Yeah, honey, definitely honey. I smelt that.
Honey. Yeah, it had a few different things in it, but like Amy said, it was just all natural ingredients. It was mostly like veggies and some other stuff in it, but it had like a strong amount of like a citrus smell in it because it had the lime. It was quite good, and yeah, the store's got like bath bombs
Nail
and scrubs
polishes.
and nail polish and
My lip balm
so
is
everything
a
they just
scrub.
make it at the store. It's pretty cool. That's what I like about it. It's all natural, and they make it at the store.
It's a scrub and it's all made out of sugar.
Yeah, you've got this like well, you haven't got a lip balm. It's like
it's a lip scrub, so it softens your lips.
Exfoliates the lips, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
You put it on and then you lick it off and then you put your lip balm on and it makes your lips really soft.
Yeah. You got it because you thought it was a lip balm, but then you realised, oh, it's just, you put it on before you put your lip balm
You're
on.
eating
But it's
sugar.
tasty, isn't it?
It's like fairy floss, so it's not
Does
that
it
bad.
taste like fairy floss?
Yeah. It doesn't taste like bubble gum though.
I
It
wouldn't
smells
mind
like
trying
bubble
it.
gum.
I don't care if it's tasty. I'll try it. I'll eat it.
Don't eat the whole time.
Yeah, I just put my tongue in it and lick it out.
No.
So we got those two things. Well, you got those two things. I bought them for you, but I did put on the face mask.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. I probably need it for my skin.
Oh,
Because
and
I don't look after my skin.
And
because I don't really need to. I don't get pimples. Yeah.
The grand number, I got my nose pierced.
Yes, you did.
Which is very
But
exciting.
that was that Boxing Day?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That was in the morning.
Went out to find someone to
When I
pierce
wasn't
my
there.
nose. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that tree.
Tell us that story.
Tree.
What?
What is it called? The tree.
I don't know.
Funky store that you have all those trendy
Yes.
rock chic dresses.
It's a bit of a punk store. It's got like, sort of punk, sort of 1950 style dresses that I love. And not myself, obviously, on women. And I pretty much begged Amy just to try and in 1950 style dress because I said that would look so attractive on you.
It didn't.
It did. I was right.
It really
It's
didn't.
completely right. Aria was a little bit upset, so we couldn't try them all on. But we grabbed 3 dresses, and Amy tried on 2, and I had to go in the changing room because she needs a little bit of help with her arms all messed up. So yeah, the first dress you didn't like, but the second dress you did.
That's because I sort of picked it. Sort of.
Sort of.
Those flowers.
I was pretty much just grabbing your size and then just running. There was a pink one that had like eyeballs and sort of like I think it might have had like a skull with like the crossbones through it, and
that's why I'm not wearing it.
It looked really cute.
No,
it would suit you.
Don't think so.
It'd like bring out your eyes more.
I don't want that.
Why not?
I wear polka dot stuff.
Why won't you just like? Why won't you like? Put anything that's like got like stuff like that on it, like with the crossbones.
It's gross.
Why is it gross?
Because eyeballs are gross.
Well, yeah. The eyeballs that were on the dress, it wasn't just the eyeball. It had a bit of flesh attached to it too. But it was a bright pink, and it looked cute.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I would love it if you wore some like bright pink Doc Martens 1950s style punk dress, and you like dyed your hair a bright color. I'm gonna steal your phone. I'm taking it. I'm just gonna put it on. It's on silent. So I'll leave it on silent. I'll just leave it here.
My mother.
It's your mother.
If it was your mother, you'd answer it.
Yes, I would because I love my mum.
What? Is she gonna watch this?
Yes.
Oh.
I love my mum. If I don't answer the phone, it's because I'm in the kitchen or I'm doing something with Aria or I'm out and I don't have my phone with me. Oh, that's lovely. Everyone just heard that. You just yawned into the microphone.
I had to.
No.
I'm exhausted.
We're getting way off track.
My nose piercing. The guy was amazing. He said to me, never ever go to a tattooist because...
To get a piercing?
Yeah, because honestly, they're professionals in tattooists. They don't really care as much in piercings. So, yeah. That's why I got the I was 15. I got a tattoo. Not a tattoo. I wish I did. I got my nose pierced, and it was really bad. Like it was like so painful. Like
Was it infected?
I did get infected because of the way
That's
I pulled it out.
gross.
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't infected while it was in.
No, the needle was like that big, and it went in my nose. It's just really, oh my god, it hurt so much. That was the tattooist when I was like 15. Anyway, so yeah, I took it out because it was too big and I wanted a small one and put it through my nose and it fell through. That was funny.
And then you just left it and closed it up.
Pretty much. So on Boxing Day, I was determined
You
to get
should
my
have just
nose
left it
pierced.
for a little bit, and then when it closed up a bit more, then put the smaller one in.
Yeah, I never thought of that. But yes,
But at that point, you were just like so fed up with it and angry that you just.
pretty much. Well, I only got my nose pierced because my best friend Tammy Lee had it.
Yeah. Oh, and then it got infected as well, so you didn't want to mess around with it.
Yeah, inside. That's why you have to get
The
cotton
first time you got
buds.
it pierced, did you get anything for it, like a spray or a cleaner? Or
Yeah, it was like ear care, so it wasn't.
did you even use it?
Well, I did. I
Yeah.
sprayed ear care like 100 times on it. But the problem is, like, you
That's
need the
probably
cotton
like
buds
why it
to
didn't
clean
work.
inside,
Yeah.
and I didn't do that. That's why
No.
I'm so determined to
And
get
you're
cotton
not
buds this
doing it
time.
this time either.
I sprayed my nose.
Yeah, so you've got like this salty water spray, and you put it in the inside of your nose and sprayed it. That would be so
I had to.
bad. That would like irritate your sinus and your eyes as well, because you know your nose is connected to your eyes, and,
Yeah.
and your nose is connected to the back of your throat.
But
That
now
would irritate. You got to be
No.
careful though that you don't spray all the way up.
it's
it.
only sea salt.
Yeah, which would like irritate your nose.
Didn't irritate
just
my
gotta
nose.
be careful. Yeah, I got you. I didn't get you a cotton swab, but I got you cotton balls
Yeah.
that you can sort of like spray wet and then twist.
No, because it'll get caught on the actual thing. That's why I need the cotton buds.
Yeah, they're on a stick, but it's pretty much the same thing. You can use it.
You need the stick.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'll get them for you.
the
It's okay if we do the back and forth. This podcast is supposed to be a conversation.
I know that.
It's
but
not
I want
where-
to tell my story.
That's fine. We've got all the time in the world. So, like, when you're saying something, like, if I want to, like, stop you and ask you a bunch of questions, we should do that with each other, because there's no time limit. We can take all the time in the world. Like, if they stop listening at any time, that's their choice. I don't care. This is about us having a conversation. That's why that's how we're going to get, like, people to listen to this podcast.
We have about 10 minutes.
For what?
Because I have to feed Aria.
Oh, yeah, I'll bring Ari out here as usual and feed her on cam, like we did the last 2 episodes. This is our 3rd episode. It's going pretty well at the moment.
Yeah.
You okay, beautiful?
I'm just really tired.
So, yeah, just get a little bit loose, get a little bit relaxed.
Yeah.
I reckon one podcast we should get you, like, a little bit tipsy and see what happens.
That's not going to happen. Everyone will watch it and it'll be so embarrassing. No,
You'll love it.
I'll start singing and that'll be really embarrassing.
I know you'll grab the microphone and you'll, like, start singing one of Katy Perry's, like, songs. Baby, you're a firework. Come and show me.
It's really not going to happen.
In the interview, the movie that I watched, not you.
I was tired. I told you I was tired.
Well, I don't want to get into, like, this argument, but it was last night, yes. I spent like 7 hours, like, waiting for you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, that's the truth.
No.
And well, like, I was like, oh, come on, let's go sit down and watch the movie. And you're like, oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. We had to feed Ari at one point, which is fair enough. But, I can fit her on the couch while we're watching the movie, so that's not a problem. And that's what I ended up doing. And then you wanted to do some things in the
I had to
kitchen.
go to the bathroom, then make
Yeah.
myself drink, and I was hungry.
Yeah. That
I
was
hadn't
like,
had dinner, so
which is fair enough. But yeah, there was like, he kept telling me to wait. I know.
it was not 7
We've
hours.
talked about this twice today, so I should really not be talking about it now.
Yes.
I
have a lot of topics
'Cause
we should talk about, but I won't.
we should. We
No.
should. Yes, we need to. Anyway, yeah. So it took some time for Amy to sit down and watch the movie because she had things to do, which were very important, I'm sure.
It wasn't 7 hours.
No, I was 2.
It was
And
one. At least one.
Yeah, it was just yeah, it was mine. Because you know, I love her and I trust her and she's always right. And so it was 1 hour, and by the time Amy sat down and started watching the movie with me, she fell asleep 10 minutes into it.
I was really
I
tired.
thought you were like just resting your head and watching the movie, but then like, you know, 5 minutes later, I look at your eyes and you're like dead asleep.
That's because of my medication.
And you missed out on the best movie. I thought I was going to hate the interview because I thought it was going to just be overhyped and it wouldn't live up to the expectations, because this movie has had so many problems with North Korea. Obama spoke about, like, you know, how like Sony should have spoken to them first about, you know, releasing the movie, because Sony was like, well, we can't release it in cinemas because if we do, then someone might go there and start shooting people, or, you know, do a terrorist attack. So yeah, the movie was definitely really hyped up, and I wouldn't, yeah, I would give it a like pretty much. I really liked it. I'd pretty much give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, it pretty much lived up to its expectations for me anyway. It was very silly, but it was very funny. You should watch it. Do you think you would ever watch it from start to finish?
With you, maybe.
Maybe. It's not your type of movie.
Well, wasn't that funny?
Well, you only watched the first 10 minutes of it.
I can kind of see why Korea would have been upset about it.
Yeah, but who cares if they are?
I do.
You care if North Korea was upset about the film?
I care about anyone that's upset.
Okay,
when it
Amy
comes to
doesn't
that.
understand what's so bad about North Korea, because like she doesn't really know the history of it, because I don't know why.
It doesn't matter. They said something really horrible in that movie.
No, they were okay. You should watch the movie, and then I should show you some articles online about why North Korea is so bad, and then you'll understand it more. The leader of North Korea is a terrible person. He treats his people like crap and starves his own people, and he does terrible things to his own people, and he's a psycho, and, you know, he's got nuclear weapons, and he's a threat to every other country on the planet, and if World War III happens, it's because of him. So yeah.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't have proof.
Amy, you should not be defending this person.
I'm not defending. I'm just saying everybody has a right,
but like,
to not be humiliated on
if
TV.
one of his own like citizens speak up against him, they will get shot. If they disagree with him, they'll get shot. There's only pretty much like a couple of TV channels and one website that the citizens can go to, and it's all about the government and it's all about him, and the people of his country worship him as a god. And
I want proof.
if they stand up against him, then they can get killed and their family can get killed.
Well, I heard a lot about it, but I want proof. I don't want just talk.
You don't trust me. You don't believe me.
No, I want proof, because the world revolves on proof.
Okay, well, if say if like your brother Justin said the exact same thing that I said, then would you believe me?
No, I still want proof.
What kind of proof do you want? Do you want to actually go to North Korea? And
No, I want an actual article on it.
Do you want me to bring one up right now?
Yes, to prove it.
Okay, well, this is kind of boring, but I'm going to the internet to bring up an article about North Korea and about the leader, and about why they're so bad. Oh, look at their army. Yes. Okay. Well, this is some dead air. Can you talk about our Christmas? Talk about our Christmas.
What about my nose ring that I didn't get to finish?
Oh yeah, talk about that. Then.
Okay. So the guy was very professional. Did not hurt that much, because this time I laid down, and then he put some plastic thing on my nose, and then he put the needle through it. The needle wasn't that big. It was actually smaller. Probably because it was a smaller nose ring, because I said if it's not a small nose ring, I don't really want it. So Gave me a small one. I didn't get the color I want. I only got light pink, which is okay. But they're out of rainbow. I don't understand why they couldn't have just gone to their cabinets and got a rainbow out of there, but apparently you're not allowed to. You just have to buy them. I paid $40 for the piercing plus the ring in my nose. Yep. And it lasted 2 minutes and it was done. And then he gave me some sea salt spray, told me to spray inside and outside my nose and get some cotton balls. Well, not cotton balls, he said cotton buds, because otherwise, I can't clean the inside. I did not realize that the nose ring was so long. So I keep pushing it back in my nose and it hurts. But I just don't want this thing sticking out of my nose.
You keep forgetting that it's there. The first day that you had it, you even bumped it a few times. And then since you've been, have you bumped it during your sleep?
No.
And then today you bumped it. Was it today when you were wearing the towel and
I was drying my nose and I completely forgot it was there.
I brought up Wikipedia. I know it's not a trustworthy site, because anyone can change the information, but some government websites are are restricted and not anyone can change them. But here it says North Korean defectors have provided detailed testimonies on the existence of the total control zones where abuses such as torture, starvation, rape, murder, medical experimentation, forced labor, and forced abortions have been reported. On the basis of these abuses, as well as persecution on political, religious, racial, and gender grounds, forcible transfer of populations, enforced disappearance of persons, and forced starvation. The United Nations Commission of Inquiry has accused North Korea of crimes against humanity, and usually I can say that word with no problems, but I've got a bit of a dry mouth. The International Coalition to Stop Crimes Against Humanity in North Korea estimates that over 10,000 people die in North Korean prison camps every year. The North Korean government rejects the human rights abuses claims, calling them a smear campaign and a human rights racket aimed at regime change. In a report to the UN, North Korea dismissed accusations of atrocities as wild rumors. The government also admitted some human rights issues related to living conditions and stated it is working to improve them. The United Nations and pretty much all the countries, or most of the countries combined, working together to solve issues with their own countries and to work with each other to make each other's countries better. So they've even stated that this is going on and this is not okay, and these are crimes against humanity and that this shouldn't be going on. A 2013 study reported that communicable diseases and malnutrition are responsible for 29% of the total deaths in North Korea. This figure is higher than those of high-income countries in South Korea, but half of the average 57% of all deaths in other low-income countries. Infectious diseases like tuberculosis, malaria, and hepatitis B are considered to be endemic to the country as a result of the famine. So he starves his own people.
Who starves prisoners?
No, not just prisoners, just civilians. And there's so I know it's crazy. Yeah.
I'd still be upset over the video.
He can be upset about it, but who gives a shit?
I know, but just because someone does something doesn't mean that you do the wrong thing too. Two wrongs don't make a right.
he hasn't got that mindset.
I do.
You do.
So I'm a nice
If
person.
everyone thought the same way as you do, babe, the world would be a better place.
I agree. I just don't
He's
like
a terrible person.
I
He
don't
treats his own people with shit.
like children
Like
getting
shit.
involved in
Not with
movies
shit.
saying
Here's some shit. Eat it.
I
Sorry,
don't
I'm
think
joking around.
I
Go on.
honestly don't think that children should be involved in the North Korea, and they shouldn't be on that video saying, I hope
at the
that you
start of the video.
starve and
Well, they're making fun of
die
North
and-
Korea because North Korea likes to pretend that there's something that they're not like starving their own people, they're not torturing their own people, they're not raping and killing their own people. So like at the start of the movie, the interview, there was a little girl saying like, death to America, we're the best country in the world, we look after our own people, and she's like singing this quick song. It goes for a couple of minutes. It's kind of
nice.
humorous, not like to me it is, and not enough to like make me laugh out loud. But yeah. Anyway, moving past that, it's just all about Dave Skylark, portrayed by Dave. It's James Franco, and then his assistant Seth Rogen. That's sort of directs the show. Anyway, it's a really good movie. You should watch that, and next time you watch it, just skip that part and you'll like the movie.
You should tell a viewer what movie we're talking about.
I did.
I don't think they know because they just joined.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're talking about the interview. Did they just join in?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think we're gonna stay. Can you keep talking?
Okay, that's a bit awkward. Hello, viewer.
Oh, yeah, usually we get one viewer and we just talk to that one viewer, and the viewer says nothing. But,
I know, because they don't love us yet.
so what are we gonna talk about now? So we spoke about what I got for you at Erin Affair when we were shopping on Boxing Day, and what I got for you for Christmas, and then we're talking about the movie, The Interview. Yeah.
So talk about Annabelle's face when she opened her Lego.
Yes, so we've got a daughter, Annabelle, who's 7, and I got her Lego, and it was a farmhouse, and it was Lego for girls.
Lego Friends.
Lego Friends, which is Lego for girls. And she had the farmhouse, and then she had a couple of girl Lego pieces, and she had some Lego horses and stuff. She hasn't put it all together yet. She pretty much says like, well, she doesn't want to put any of the pieces together. She wants me to do it, but she only wants me to do it when I'm sitting next to her. And if I'm sitting next to her saying, oh, you got to put this piece to that piece, and look at the pictures, it says, oh, this is how many pieces you need, and this is how you put it together. She's like, oh yeah, I know. She, like, if you try and tell her like what to do, or not try and tell her what to do, but you try and give guidance and help, she's like, yeah, I already knew that. Yeah. And then if she like asks a question saying like specifically, what do I do from this point, and you tell her, then she's like, yeah, I knew that.
Okay, we have to feed Aria.
I have to get my daughter Aria.
6 minutes late.
All right. Is it being 4 or 5?
It's been 5.
All right. Well, every 5 hours, we feed our daughter Aria a bottle of formula
Only
at
at
night.
night time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And then during the day, it's every 4 hours. So anyway, I'm going to grab Aria. So can you keep talking about the presents that Annabelle got? She got the Lego, and she got a couple other things too.
Are you making the bottle first?
Yes, I'll do all that. That's okay. You just worry about the podcast. Keep talking. Don't stop talking. Just keep the words flowing out of your mouth. Keep going.
I just don't know what to say.
Well, I just told you what to say. Just talk about Annabelle and the gift she got. She got a really big one.
Okay. Oh yeah. She got a bicycle, and she was very surprised because she wasn't expecting it. Paul had to go to the shop in the morning, and he said, I'll bring back you a surprise. And then hearing the doorbell, and Annabelle opened it, and she was like jumping up for joy because there was a bike at the door, and she's like, oh my God, that's so exciting. So then she got...
She was more excited about the Lego.
Yeah, she was more excited about Lego. She started to cry. She's just so excited. She's been asking me to get Lego Friends for probably 4 or 5 years, but it's like, I don't know, $50 for a small thing. It's a bit of a rip-off. So yeah, $80 for a big thing like that. Still can't afford it, so I'm glad he did it. Then she asked Santa Claus for a butterfly. You know the live butterflies? They're like little toys, and press the button and they flutter like really real butterflies. And okay, so I was on the phone to my sister, and she's like, "Oh, what does Annabelle want for Christmas?" And I was like, "Oh, a live butterfly." She asked Santa for. And then I went, "Oh, wait, don't get her that because Paul's getting her that because she asked Santa, and if we don't get that, then she's going to think Santa Claus is not real, and we do not want that to happen ever. Santa Claus is very real, children." Anyway, what was I saying? I lost track of my words. What was I talking about?
You can talk about everything that happened at Molly's house.
Oh, I was talking about Annabelle. Oh, just yawning. I can't help it. I'm really tired from my medication. So it makes me a little bit tired. Yes, I got this Christmas hat from Paul's mother. It says Merry Christmas. Very exciting. Right, back to Annabelle. Because she's very important. Yeah, so you keep making me forget what I'm talking about. No, but I'm talking about Annabelle. First is Annabelle. Annabelle. Oh, that's right. So anyway, she was like, "Okay, I won't get that. I'll get something arty because my daughter likes art. She would have loved art and craft anyway." Anyway, went to my grandma's house for Christmas, and surprise, surprise, Tammy bought her a butterfly live. So she's like screaming when she's opening it up and getting really excited, and I'm like, "Oh my God, now she's got 2." When she opened her present here and got a butterfly on Christmas Day, because we have Christmas on the 24th at my grandma because she's from Denmark, Estonian. Yeah, so it's like a tradition. Anyway, on the 25th, she got that, and it had like a little letter on it saying, "You didn't leave anything out for me, my reindeer, so I took a Malteser slice from your fridge," which is awesome. You should always leave snacks out for Santa Claus, even the milk. It's really important. You don't do that, Santa Claus is going to be very unhappy. You do not want to get on the naughty list. No. Listen to this, kids. It's very important. Anyway, back to the story. My baby's crying because she's hungry. She's so hungry. She's about to get food. That's why she's crying. You can hear her on the mic very loudly. So talking to you is going to be very interesting. Anyway, on the 24th, my cousins were there. I didn't even watch. I was talking about my cousins, which are really cool. Well, there's Uncle Daniel and Auntie Kerry. Okay, this is the thing. They are divorced, yet they are really good friends. I don't get it, because usually if you're divorced, you never want to speak to the person again. Not in this scenario. They still love each other and they still help out each other. It's a little weird. But anyway, at least we see our family. Anyways, and then there is Tammy Nielsen and Melinda. I love them both. They're my favorite. No offense, Ben. Because they're girls and, I'm a girly girl. So Tammy does massage for a living. And she's her own boss, so she does her own hours. She doesn't have to rely on anyone.
Does she get good business?
Oh, yeah. She gets lots of business. She makes a lot of money.
Who does she massage anyone that's well known?
I'm not sure. I think she just
massages anyone that calls her?
Pretty much.
Where does she advertise?
I'm not sure, but I do know that.
Not in the back of newspapers, does she?
No. I think an agency actually rings. No, an agency rings her. No, I missed it.
That's where the escorts put all their ads.
Okay, that's really mean. That's my cousin we're talking about. She may be watching this.
I'm joking.
Yeah, tell Tammy Nielsen you're joking. Anyway. Anyways, I'm pretty sure an agency rings her and says, we've got a job for you. Would you do it? And she'll be like, yeah, sure. Anyway.
That's pretty cool, but I don't know. So she go into people's houses?
Yes. Oh, she can get them to come to her, but she mainly goes
Has
to
she
them.
got like a, I don't know, like a shop or a store?
They have an apartment overviewing the harbour.
Has she got it just for her clients?
No, she and Melinda live there.
Oh, okay. So she's living there with her sister, and if they want to go to her house, it sounds so dodgy. If they want to go to her house for a massage,
Well,
they
there's a
can.
room for it.
There's a room for it.
Mm.
So they got 3 bedrooms, 1 each, and then 1 for like massaging.
Yeah. Melinda is different. She's a makeup artist and she does celebrity makeups.
That's she's done like makeup for celebrities before. That's why I asked if
like Guy Sebastian.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking if Tammy had massaged any celebrities, like if they did some like they crossed over their connections.
I'm pretty sure Melinda referred some customers to Tammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she uses Napoleon makeup, only the best, which is great. Thank you, Aria. Anyway,
she just let off.
Yeah, she also works for herself, and they
really
make
cool.
a lot of money. But sometimes
they're really nice. I do want to say this: they're very nice, lovely ladies, and yeah, I wish them no harm. And yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Like I've met them twice, and I like them, and they're nice and friendly, and I could see myself sitting down with them and having a long conversation with them. Haven't done that before because I was pretty quiet when I saw them the first time because it was just like, I don't know, there was like everyone there. This time, a few of your family members went on holidays, but this time, this time that they went on holidays, but the time before that, everyone was there. So I was a bit quiet, and everyone was like sort of off talking to their family members, and yeah, because I didn't know who to talk to. But if someone spoke to me, I was like, yeah, blah blah blah, and I would get into a conversation with them. But this time it was just you went there first over to your grandmother's house, and with Annabelle, and the Nielsens were there, your cousins, and I stayed home with Aria because I wanted to, wait here until the Nielsens got there, because Nielsens, they usually get there quite late at your grandmother's house, and I didn't want to get there too early, because if I got there too early, then Aria, who's 2 months old, would get a bit restless and want to come home. So I waited until they got there, and then me and Aria went over, and so we could see everyone. So I could see Tammy and Melinda and Ben and the rest of the Nielsens and everyone else that was there, and stay a little bit longer with Aria, and so everyone could give Aria a cuddle.
It was quite funny though. They were waiting for us to go, do you want to
hold her? Yeah, I know. Tammy and Melinda, they're really good with Aria. Aria keeps on farting. She tends to do that when she's a bit tired or if she's drinking. She just likes to push him out. Yeah. So yeah, they were really nice, really lovely people, and yeah.
Melinda.
I'm sort of backpedaling a bit from that joke.
Looked after me
from the newspaper. But
when I was her age.
Yeah, your cousin Melinda. How old is she? She's in her late 30s, I think.
Yeah.
And she looked after you when you were a little baby.
Yeah.
Just like Aria.
It was pretty cool. She said I was her favourite.
Yeah.
I love that. But she was my favourite. Yes. I remember going to a Hillsong convention.
Yeah, we should say that. They're Christians.
Yep.
I'm not. Amy is. They are.
Well, when I wasn't living up
here. Is Ben a
here.
Christian?
Yes.
Okay.
But he does unchristian things.
Yeah. You do realize they're going to watch this podcast, so hopefully they don't hate us too much for it.
I hope they don't watch this.
They're going to watch it.
I'm not sending them this thing.
They're going to say it.
I'm sorry for everything we're saying about my cousins.
No, we love them. If they don't realize that, tough cool years. We'll see you at Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, your cousin Ben, he's a DJ. I guess, I don't know. No one really knows what he does. He says he's a DJ and he's worked at in King's Cross, and he's really smooth. He's a really cool guy.
He knows a lot about clubs, but he is a player.
Ab.
We all know that.
Okay, are we just gonna shit on the whole family?
No, I'm just saying. He went from Kalinda to this beautiful
People
girl,
are gonna tell us
Heidi,
off.
which I love.
Yeah, but Ben, he's got like a new girlfriend every week.
Mm.
I don't know how he does it. So I thought he would have been with the same partner that he was with last Christmas, but he's got a new girl, and yeah.
She's beautiful. Like, she's from Finland. I actually think he did well this time. Hopefully he keeps this one. She said this was her first Christmas in Australia.
Yeah, she was quite nice.
She normally gets snow over there because it's
Yeah.
really cold, like -10, she said. I was like, oh my goodness.
I would prefer the snow.
I was like, oh, it's so cold. And she's like, yeah, it's always cold. And she made gingerbread cookies, and it was so yummy.
Did she? Who?
Yes.
Who?
Heidi made them.
Really?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have tried one.
Because she was handing them to Ben. She was practically feeding him.
Trying to make him fat.
I was watching him. She's like breaking
you
it
go.
up. Here you go, honey.
Trying to fat him up, and then when he gets fat, she's gonna ditch him.
But he's like, I have to eat this because, I love you. But I ate them. They're really lovely.
So was he trying to say like, oh, I'm eating them because I love you, but I don't really like them?
I think so.
Oh, that's
You
nice.
should have seen the face.
Did she pull a
expression.
face at him?
No, he
Oh, so but how'd she respond to that?
just smiled.
Now, I don't know if she completely understands everything he says.
Hmm.
She speaks like English very well. Excuse me. She speaks English very well, but I think there's like a few like sentences, like if you say too quickly, or a few like phrases, or or sayings, she may not pick up on straight away.
Hmm.
So
But she's really lovely.
she
I
was
love
lovely.
her.
Yeah, I spoke to her. She didn't know how to hold Aria at all. She was like, she wasn't holding the neck or the back. She was holding the head
Hmm.
and her bottom. And she's like, Aria's like crushing her like air pipe. I'm like, oh, how about I take Aria off you and then give her back to you, and you can sort of like put your Aria's head in your elbow. She's like, okay.
Well, it was the first time she's held a child.
Yeah, first time she held a baby, so I don't hold that against
Mm.
her. I mean, I was completely clueless the first time I held a baby. And this baby better drink her bottle.
Hmm.
Drink up.
Yes. So I'm tossing up to decide if Melinda, my cousin, will do my makeup for our wedding or
Maybe not now. She's probably like, oh, I've seen your video.
No.
Heard that. Well, I heard the
Trust me,
podcast.
my cousins do not have time to watch this.
You
they'll
told
say
them
they'll-
to watch it, and you said you'd send them links.
Yes, but I
So,
didn't send them links, so that's how
Alright.
I won't be watching. it.
Anyway, if they get upset with us, we'll talk about it in the future episode. We're not going to take this video down, no matter what. No matter if
And
people get
that's
upset.
fine.
No matter if people get upset, they can just deal with it.
It's fine by me because we didn't say anything offensive.
I did.
Well, what did you say?
Well, I'm
I
not
totally
repeating it.
missed it. I'll play it back later.
Well, I don't. If you get upset, I'm not taking this video down.
I don't think there's anything offensive.
Okay, good.
We're being very honest. That's all.
We love all our family members. Well, I'm marrying Amy soon. She's my fiance at the moment. I do have a couple of daughters with her. I'm going to marry her soon. And yeah, so Nielsen's will become my family, I guess. And yes,
Well, Melinda already considers you family, she said.
that's lovely.
Hmm. I thought that was so sweet. That's why I
Well,
love Melinda.
So Melinda, when I walked into the house, I was like, "Hi, everyone," and then Melinda's like, "Have you been introduced?" Oh no, probably a few minutes later, she said, "Have you been introduced to everyone?" And I was like, "Yep," because I didn't want to go through it. But she was like keen to introduce her partner to me. So she was like, "Oh, this is Heidi. This is my dad. And this is my partner." What was his name?
I really can't remember.
"This is my partner, whose name is not worth." No, I'm joking. Whose name is hard to remember, and it's probably like Steve.
No, because
It's something simple and easy to remember. I don't know.
He had an
He was a
accident.
really nice guy,
accent.
but he was like, I only said a few words, but he was probably quieter than me, at least. Well, I don't know. Actually, he probably spoke a bit more than me. At least from what I took notice of, like,
Mm.
because I was mostly watching Aria the whole time, so he was probably a bit more chatty. But
No.
he was a nice guy. He said hello. He shook my hand. He Like, you know, when we're engaged in conversation, he was quite
Better.
nice. It was Aria coughing. The back of her head again. That's it. We love you,
It was
Aria.
very funny when I was sitting down. And
So wait. No. Sorry. Can we talk about what I was speaking about first, and then we'll go on to what you're saying?
going back and forward.
Melinda. So yeah, she hadn't had a partner in quite some time, and she's in her 30s now. So, you know, she was like keen to introduce this man to us, and
Oh, she had been
she's-
dating this guy on and
she
off.
had been, yeah. What happened there?
I don't know. They just never committed. They were more on and off.
And it wasn't
when
working out,
anything-
and then she had there been a large gap from him to this guy, or you don't know?
I think probably 6 months.
Yeah. But that had been going on for a few years.
Oh yeah.
We shouldn't talk too much about family, but because that always gets us in trouble.
I have a.
But
friend
anyway,
that's-
she was excited to hold Aria, and she was saying like, She said, well, I don't know if you heard this, but she said, I'm definitely ready for babies.
I didn't hear her say
And
that.
yeah, she was like, oh yeah, my clock's ticking, pretty much. And yeah, I think, you know, with this guy that she's got now, she would love to have children with him. Yeah.
That's cool. That's how
And what about the joke where like, you know, Ben was like saying some stuff, and you know, he was talking about Tammy.
Yeah. He was like, hurry up and get all. You're all clucky. Hurry up and, you know, get on with it.
Yeah, because he was saying like, you know,
Like, I want to be an uncle.
everyone's getting baby fever. Like Tammy and Melinda are Ben's sisters, and you know they're getting a bit older now. They're getting to the age where, you know, have children now or never have children, pretty much.
Nani Kerry's like, stop it. Your girlfriend doesn't need this. And he's like, I'm talking about Tammy. And we're all laughing.
Yeah.
And then there was my funny moment.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Is this what you want to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. When I was sitting down for food and you were helping me, Uncle Daniel was like, oh, he's helping you. How sweet. I was like, yeah, I'm a good man. And he just smiled at me. It was really funny. He just acted so shocked that Paul was helping me. I have a broken elbow. Of course he's going to help me. Apart from the fact, I'm pretty sure he'd help me anyway. But it's not the point.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a good fiance if I didn't help you. So of course, more than happy to help you.
Yes.
Does everyone like my elf?
I got a Merry
really
Christmas one, see? See? It says Merry Christmas.
I'm wearing an elf hat with red and green stripes, and it's got elf ears on it. I'm explaining it to the people that are listening to it on the podcast. You're looking at me crazy.
There may be children watching this too.
You got to keep. Well, our podcast is not for. It's not. Well, it's not G. It's more sort of PG because sometimes they're sweary.
Well,
Because they're me.
there was for the children an elf in my house. I showed the video to Annabelle on my phone. She could not believe it. She was like, oh, that's so exciting. I said, isn't that so scary? She goes, no, he's doing his job. He's checking out the tree and how everything's going so he can go tell Santa Claus so we'd be on the good list. I was like, oh my gosh, she really is like full on. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, she's nuts. Like, yeah, it's good that she's like believing in Santa, but she's taking it way too far. No.
We had Santa Claus seen on
It's
the
adorable.
news.
I love it when children get into it. There's on Channel 9 News, they showed like Santa leaving the North Pole and then coming into Australia and, you know, landing in the airport. But like they showed him going past an airplane and waving at the pilot, and then they replayed it again in slow motion. And I showed that to Annabelle, and she's like, oh my God, that's so amazing.
Yeah, they're telling all the children to go to bed. It was really cool.
Yeah. And there was a video on YouTube that's gotten viral of this 7-year-old, because the night before he set up a camera in the room, and his dad did for him, I think, because his dad was in the video at the start. Everyone should look at it. I think just type in 7-year-old Santa video and it'll come up. And he's just like, they're like commenting and watching the video and going, oh my God, it's actually him. Because in the video, his dad puts the video, it hits record on the camera and then walks off. And then some time passes and they skip forward to make it seem like, you know, the real deal, which it probably is. And then Santa, like you hear the jingle bells, like, or not jingle bells, but that's the song. You hear the bells from the reindeer and the boy says that. And then there was like a puff of smoke and then Santa appears and then he walks up, he drinks the milk, eats the cookies and snaps his, or maybe eggnog. I've never had that before, but yeah, it could have been that. Snaps his fingers, presents appear, and then he sees the camera, snaps his fingers again, and then the camera switches off. And the boy's like freaking out, like, oh my God, I got him. I recorded the Santa. I got the footage.
That's so cool.
Santa, you know, he looked like the same height as his dad that recorded the video, but I'm sure Santa's the real deal.
Stop it. There's children watching this.
What? I'm just saying, like, you know, they're the same height. That's all.
Our viewer left.
Yeah. Oh, well, good riddance. No, I'm joking. I love our viewers, even
That's
if they come
because
for 2 seconds.
You told them that Santa.
They couldn't handle it. They probably like...
Their children was watching.
No, they're probably about 30 years old, still believe even Santa, which you should do because Santa's real. And they're like, Santa's not real. I'm going to end my life. And then they just, you know, ran into a brick wall.
Wait, we talked about this. If you're having troubles, you talk to the helpline. I even gave you the phone number. I really did.
Who?
I talked about the kids struggling or having any stress or anything at home to call the kids helpline because I called the kids helpline when I was younger.
Do you reckon we should do that?
It's really important.
We should call the kids helpline and I should pretend that I'm like 7 years old and be like, my brother just told me that Santa's not real. I don't want to live anymore.
Okay, the kids helpline is very serious.
No.
I was struggling with my parents' divorce and need someone to talk to.
Oh, yes, they're very helpful.
If you don't want their advice, they won't give it to you. But if you do want their advice, they will give it to you. It's like that.
So he's saying, like, you know, they're there to listen and they say, oh, do you want some advice? And like, no. And then they don't give it to them. But if they say yes, they give it to them.
Yeah, pretty much. They're really helpful. So just remember.
Yeah. I was only fucking around.
1-800-KIDS, 1-800.
I haven't done a prank call since I was 10 years old. So.
Yes, don't prank call. It's very serious.
I'm a bit grown out.
These people have been working for years and they deserve a medal.
Yes, they do good work. Yes. And they probably even work on Christmas Day. So they're...
Yes, they do.
Yes, they're saints and
I
angels.
was a very naughty teenager and I called up a lot.
What can we talk about now? So we've talked...
It's midnight.
So you spoke about Annabelle getting her new bike.
Mm.
She wasn't as excited as getting the Lego. I'm gonna have to like put all that Lego together so she can play with it because otherwise it's just gonna end up on the floor and it's gonna get lost pieces.
She needs to put it on a shelf. I was telling her about that tonight.
Oh, yeah. You gotta drink the rest of your milk.
She's like milk drunk.
No, she's not because she didn't drink it all. She's tired.
She's like, no, I don't want it, man.
She needs to.
I know. Maybe she just wants to burp it out.
Oops.
Or fart it out. Whichever.
Maybe.
What's true? She seems to do them a lot. Because that's what babies do. They eat, poop, and sleep.
Okay, I did say you have to like keep speaking if there's like dead air, but like I don't think there's comments needed to be said.
It is true. Every parent needs to know it. If you have a child, say goodbye to your sleep forever.
That's true. I rarely get a good amount of sleep. Unless if like I go to bed at 8 o'clock and then wake up at 11 the next day.
Mm.
It's because throughout the night I have to wake up 100 times. And when I'm awake, I have to like, you know, get the bottles ready. Well, we should start getting them ready before we go to sleep because we can have them in the fridge for about 24 hours.
Mm.
But even so, we're going to put them in. If we do that, we have to put them in the bottle warmer, and we have to wait for that. And that's a hassle. It's easy just to
make it
fresh, like just 3 scoops. add the water, shake it, and then give it to her. Just because she doesn't care if it's warm or cold. So yeah, scratch that. Fuck that.
So should we go to sleep because it's midnight?
No,
We've been
that is
doing
not
this
a reason.
till
I've got
10:30.
a surprise for Amy. I guess I can do this. We can do this. While
Told you she had to. I was right.
Aria is sorting herself out.
You poor thing. Burp it out.
Okay, I've got a game for Amy to play. What for us to play? Oh, look at that! It switched over just like magic. So hopefully, the audio is still working. Don't know why that wants to change. Okay, so we're using a software called ManyCam, which helps us change what the people see on YouTube. It looks a bit blurry, but it's the first time I've used it, so don't judge me too harshly. So what we're going to do is play GeoGuessr.
What is that?
I'm going to show you what that is, beautiful. So they can hear us. Ooh, look at that. That's trippy. The video that they're seeing at the moment. So at the moment, we're using ManyCam so we can record our desktop and that people will still be able to see, we'll be able to hear our what we're saying into the microphones, but also see what we're seeing on the computer screen. So yes, you did see a fat, chubby Asian baby on my wallpaper. But we're going to go to GeoGuessr and we're going to play this game because I thought it would be fun to try something different and just test out this software. So we're going to click on Let's Play. And in this game, you just pretty much guess where you are in the world. And yes, round one. So you get 5 goes.
Oh, we've played this before.
We've played this before, yes. So you get to move around. So where do you think you are now, Amy? So we're looking at, for the people that have downloaded this podcast and listening at home, we've downloaded, we're playing GeoGuessr and we're in the middle of nowhere. So we have to, GeoGuessr shows images from Google Street View. So we're on a road at the moment and we're looking at mountains and some water and a person on a bicycle. So you just have to guess where we are in the world. And then we've got a little map here and then we sort of pinpoint where we think we are. So that's Australia. That's like America there.
You should zoom in on the person and then you'll know where they are.
Why? So if you zoom up on the person and they're like black, you're going to be like, Africa.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, you know, you get black people in America, babe. You get black people everywhere.
I don't care. That's the way I'm guessing.
That's a bit racist. Eh? I don't know. He looks pretty white to me.
Why won't you show your face?
Oh, they blur out the faces so they don't get sued. They, believe it or not, they look at every picture they take for legal reasons. So you can go up the road, you can double click and go. Do you want me to go up here?
Yeah.
Or the other way?
Go right up to that shop.
Up to the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that sign. We don't have those signs in Australia. Sorry, I shouldn't be helping you. Okay, can you use the mouse?
Are you trying to tell me you know where this is?
So you can double click up here. I'll take you forward.
Are you trying to tell me you know where this is?
No.
Then why are you saying you gave me clues?
Just like pointing out the obvious with the signs.
Is that a house?
That's a house right next to the water.
Oh, I thought that was a shop. It was a bit insane.
Oh, maybe it's a boathouse where they just leave their boat.
Wow. It's actually on the water.
All right, so you can use the mouse. Take it over.
It's somewhere deserted.
Take it over. So you just click and drag? No, you don't do that. You click and drag.
It's a bit hard over here because of that boxy thing.
It doesn't matter. Just
It does matter.
You're going down.
Yeah, I know. I'm still learning how to do this.
Okay. Don't go that way
Why?
because that's the way we came.
I know, but we didn't go down there.
I know, but I think
It's
you
a
shouldn't
long
go
road.
backwards
Why?
because that's where we've just been. I think you should keep going forward.
No, but we haven't looked at that place.
Just keep going forwards, babe.
But that might be a shop.
But I asked you which way you wanted to go.
But I'm looking for
We
a
just
shop.
been here. So we should keep going this way because there might be a shop in front of us. Like,
Yeah, but there might be a shop behind us.
but what's the point of that? You're just looking at stuff that you've already looked at. We
No,
keep going this way.
we haven't looked at the
But
shop.
this, oh, it looks like a person picking something up on the road. They're like standing in the middle of the road.
It's a very rundown house.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's a cow.
So it's like two people walking on the. They're not even walking on the side of the road. They're walking on the road, and they're next to a cow. Yeah, that's weird.
What place has cows?
Well,
No one walks a cow on a road.
no. Well, like in Australia, they might get cows to cross the road, but to go to like the other side of the farm. But
Maybe this is Asia.
they wouldn't. No, they don't look like Chinese people.
That lady does at the
Or
front.
Japanese people. They don't look like Asian people
How do you know?
because Asian people have black hair. All Asian
She
people.
does have black hair.
naturally. That's dark. She's like more of a brunette. Asian people, they're not all short. That's racist to say that they're all short, but you got your sizes. You got the tall, short, fat, skinny, all that stuff.
It's somewhere poor.
Why?
Because their house is so run down.
They're not run down.
And they have a cow.
Okay, well, if you're poor, it doesn't mean like if you have a cow, it doesn't mean you're poor.
Yes,
And that doesn't look run down to me.
they
except
don't have a
happens
car, so they took a cow.
They're not riding it. And there's
Oh,
another
I saw.
sign that's got
Kangaroos.
like a deer on it. So anyway, click
Huh.
on where you think you are in the world.
I still think
Cheers.
we're in Asia.
See that big country there? That could be Russia.
How do you know what's what?
Well, if you went to school,
I did go to school. I just didn't listen. There's a difference. I don't know what's what.
just guess.
Why don't they have names?
It makes it harder.
That's stupid.
That's like Africa, I think.
I don't care. I'm guessing there.
Oh my god, that's really good. Well, better than what I would have done.
Sudan.
It's you guessed like near Egypt, so you guessed like in the desert, but it was like
Near grapes.
3,106 kilometers away, which is not too bad.
I was looking
Australia's,
for
like,
Asia.
4 or 5,000 kilometers wide. So, but still, that's pretty good.
Where's Asia?
Babe, it was Asia's more like there. See where China is and South Korea and all those places.
Oh, Nepal. That's where my child was.
All right, play next round.
Okay. I got 659
We
points.
can bring up like a map if you want.
Ooh. There is lots of grass. A lot. A lot of grass. Ugh. I'm so sleepy.
Which map do you like? This one looks pretty basic and simple. Come on. Okay. What happened then?
You stopped loading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Okay, I know. I'm just bringing this up. Okay. So, where do you think you are? So move around. Start clicking. You can zoom in. You can go forwards, backwards. You can spin around.
Well, I want to know what's behind me first.
So on the left, you can like plus and minus is zoom in and out. Compass is like where you can spin around with. So at the moment, it looks like you're in like a bit of a meadow on a dirt road. Looks like a big farmy sort of area, although there's no cattle, there's no like animals. There's no. But off in the distance, there is like some trees, a bit of a dry forest. Oh, it's leading up to a house. Where do you think you are, Amy?
Honestly, I have no idea.
How did you go doing like sort of geography in school?
I failed.
You failed. Go up to the house. Go straight up to the house. Keep going forward. You can click on the arrow. You also can put the marker like far up ahead. You see that next to the hand? Double click. Oh, stop. Turn around. No, the other way. The other way. Go a little bit forward and we'll be able to see that person's house. All right, keep doing. They've got a really lovely garden. Oh, they've got like a nice house, but a rundown sort of barn. All right, stop. And then drag. No, the other way back. No, the other way back. Okay. I'm going to guess where, like, maybe somewhere where Heidi was from.
Finland, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. During the summertime, of course. I don't know. I don't think there's any point of going like further down the road. Sometimes you can go further down the road and see like a sign and.
Where's Finland? This is a rather big map.
Yes, but that's the same map that we've got on GeoGuessr.
Yeah, I can't read any of that. Let's just not guess that.
Well, you see it, West Australia, don't you? Back to the Firefox.
I'm looking.
Good looking.
Okay. Well, there's a farm.
No, not on the bloody South Pole.
No, I don't want to guess that. Stop it. I did not say that.
That's fine. You just click somewhere else.
Why is there 2 or 3?
It's the same one.
It's being mean.
There's the same one. Amy, you just click anywhere else. What are you doing?
I'm trying to see the whole map.
Okay.
It's not working. It's broken.
No, I mean, it's not broken.
Yes, it is.
This is a lovely game that we're doing, and okay.
See?
It's the same one. Okay, so you can click anywhere. Okay. All right. Go for it.
I'm going to sleep now.
You use that?
Yep. Oh, you were right.
Yep. There you go. It's not in the United States. It's Newfoundland.
Yeah, it's really hard to actually see what's what.
That's okay.
Anyway, can I go to sleep now? It's like 12:12.
You've got 2 more goes, I think. And then
you can do it.
2 more goes, and then you can go sleep. Go on.
I'm sleepy.
Make it quick. Make it quick.
Looks like same place. It really does. They're like cheating.
Okay. All right. Select on the mat. All right. Select it on this map. Click. You click. Do you remember where Finland is?
No.
Don't do that because it's just the same map.
No. I'm trying to find Finland.
It's like Russia.
Probably wrong. Oh, it was Asia.
No, it was South America.
Oh, my bad. I picked Asia.
Oh, wait, no. That's where you picked, sorry. South America. And it was like, yeah.
I was going to pick America, but I changed my mind. That's a bit annoying.
So, yeah, it was in Russia.
What?
Oh, no. I was like, that can't be right. Sorry, you picked Russia, but it was in South America, around like Brazil. Okay. Anyway, one more go.
I want to go to sleep.
Oh, this one's different.
This is definitely somewhere poor.
Oh, really?
Really hot.
Because it could be like Australia.
I don't think so.
Or maybe not with those mountains.
It's really hot and it's deserty. We don't have deserts.
We're going
It's
to do
just
this one
like
together just because
Iraq.
after this, we're just going to end it. I reckon it's somewhere in America. I think it's like Idaho.
I think it's Iraq.
So let's look at a map. This one is a bit cheaty. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, just pick a place. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. Hurry up.
Oh, wow. How good's that? How close is that? Give me a high five. I got the highest points. Yeah. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait. I thought that was the last one. No, it wasn't.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Wait, I'm going to choose. I think, yeah, it's somewhere in Demarca. Okay, my guess. Oh, wow. There we go. There's a view summary. Game finished. Well done. 5,987 points. Beat that. Woo! Yeah. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. So anyway, wait there. We're gonna put our faces back on the cam. Oh, that worked out well. A bit blurry, but we're okay.
Bye.
My name's Paul.
And I'm Amy.
Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and this is Ari here kicking. We love you all. Thank you.
Night.
Bye. Mwah.